Hey everybody, Jim Patterson here from the Internet Marketing Tools blog, and just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about website creation and design and using premium WordPress themes as opposed to the plethora, the vast number of free themes that are out there. Just like most people, when I first started building websites for people for pay professionally, I, of course, started using WordPress like most people do, and I tended to gravitate towards the free themes as opposed to premium themes. I think most of us start out that way because we think, well, hey, that way it's money that doesn't have to come out of my pocket in order to build the site. We ended up with a few different themes that we use over and over again because we tend to like the design. But the fact of the matter is, if we stick just with free themes, we really are doing ourselves a disservice for a number of reasons. First of all, because you're limiting yourself as far as functionality. Next, because you really do end up having to do a lot more work upon a free theme to get it, to the custom look that you're looking for the particular clients. Or you spend hours and hours and hours searching through to find a theme that already comes out of the box pretty much like the look of the theme or the look of the template that your client is looking for. Let me show you, though, why it is I think that in most cases that you're cutting yourself short. Let's take a look at a few sites here. This one was put together by a friend of mine, a friend of the blog, Mike Barnes. A lot of you know him from the SEO Alien and also from the Best Online Marketing Webinar. And he built this one for a client. Really nice looking site with a beautiful slider. Just a really, really clean, nice, clean design, and one that I know he's doing real well with. He's already getting it ranked and getting traffic to it. Already down below 500,000 with traffic rank. But anyway, just a gorgeous example. Now let's take a look at another one that he built. Now this is actually was built on WordPress, but this is a squeeze page that he built for this particular client. And both the squeeze page and the root site, which I'm going to show you here as well, which is buysHouses.com. Okay. Also, another WordPress site. Take a look. There, nice looking site there for real estate. And then we've also got, let me go to the root site of this one as well. Here, this one's called WakeUpNowTT.com, and promoting the Wake Up Now opportunity. Mike also put this one together. Now let me take a look here. There's also one that I put together for a client, Physicians Finance Consulting, just a little 5-page site there as well. And then I'm going to show you, of course, you're familiar with this one, Internet Marketing Tools blog. Now, what do all of these sites, obviously very different looking sites as you go through each and every one of them, what do they all have in common? Well, each and every one of these was built on the exact same premium WordPress theme. Now, if I'm looking at this vast difference of what is desired and needed to build these sites, why in the world would I be using the exact same premium WordPress theme? Well, it goes right to the heart of what we're talking about here. If you go into your dashboard, here we're in the Internet Marketing Tools dashboard for WordPress, and if I go over here to Appearance and take a look at what I need to do to adjust this theme, I think you'll see why it is that I would do that. I'm using the Flex Squeeze theme, and we go to the Flex Squeeze theme options. I think you're going to see why I'm using this particular theme for all those different projects, why I would use it, as well as why in the world it would be that we would go with a premium theme. This is the theme options page. Now look at all these tabs. Flex Squeeze updates and info, quick change settings, blog sidebar and widths, background borders and corners, blog overall fonts and colors, header, navigation, the top feature. This is very important. Here you can do a whole lot of things like that beautiful slider that you saw on the Good Life site there. Posts and pages, comments. These are all the different places you would go to change things on this site. Now look here. If you go just to the header section, do you want the header to be transparent? Do you want it to be full width? Do you want a background image for it? Do you want a particular color, a background image, a custom header image? How tall do you want the header? All of these different things which you can very easily change all in one place and then just save them. Now, yeah, there's a lot here, but most of it is simply yes and no questions, perhaps a URL to an image, selecting a color, using the hex numbers, and all that can be very quickly done. If you want to change your blog sidebar and your widths and all that here on the Internet Marketing Tools blog, see we got 1010 for our total blog width. I can change that on the fly right here. I can set up my my sidebar widths as well. It's just very, very simple and all in one place to do it. Now, back when I first started creating websites, I wasn't using anything that had this easy of an interface. I was using a lot of free themes. Now, if I wanted to go and change something to do with the widths and whatnot, what did I have to do? Well, a lot of you remember those days where you'd go to the editor like this, and you'd have to go in and mess with the code. You see, you come over here and say, okay, I want to do something with the header. Let's go to the header section here. And I would go to there, and I'd have to deal with the HTML code and the PHP as well. And you'd go through and you'd make your adjustments, and then you'd save it. Hopefully you were smart enough to save a backup copy in case you messed something up with the code. Now, it's still easier to use WordPress to do all this than it was to just hand code it, and you end up with a lot more functionality with WordPress. But still, you're ending up doing a whole lot of very tedious work, as opposed to coming over here and basically, very simply, very easily, using an interface like you get for the Flex Squeeze theme here. Now, again, how does this translate into money savings? Well, it translates into money savings because if it takes me, for instance, okay, I showed you the site that I built over here, Physician Finance Consulting. I did this just in a handful of hours, all in one day. I happen to know that this site over here, the Good Life bed sheets that Mike built, took him longer than a day, but if he was to start from a free theme, this would have taken him probably the better part of a week just to get the basic structure in place, let alone putting in all these beautiful graphics and having the unique layout of the front page on this. He was able to move on to another project. If he can do this site in half the time, obviously it's not just saving him money, this premium theme is making him money, even though had to pay. I happen to know this particular theme I think goes for $127 or $137, something like that right now. Well worth every penny because it opens up a wealth of possibilities. Quite frankly, this is my go-to theme now, just as I know as it is for Mike, because, well, remember on that Binding by His Houses Fast? Okay, now watch what happens. Remember, he bought, or he built that that squeeze page too. That's because he's able to very easily do that here. Notice there is a tab called Squeeze Pages. Excuse me there. And there you can go through and you can set defaults and everything so that you can go and then build a page and use these that comes with the theme. Look at here. If you go to Pages, Add New, within the Flex Squeeze theme, it comes with templates to build your squeeze pages, to build sales pages. You come down here to the default template. Look at all this. These are all things that come preloaded in that theme. Now, is Flex Squeeze the only theme that does that? No, it is not. But the terms of their license are very liberal. The interface is just a dream to use. It's beautiful. You can do almost anything you want with this theme. And most importantly, the development team behind this theme is very user-friendly. They have a very nice forum set up so that you can get questions answered. And quite frankly, if you've got an idea of some functionality that you've seen in another theme that you'd like to have in Flex Squeeze, they're very, very willing to do upgrades to the theme without charging you anything for doing it. Actually, if they can do something to add value to their theme, they're going to do it anyway. And that's exactly what you look for in good developers, in people like that. And hey, let me tell you what, once you've bought it and used it, they've got a nice little affiliate program too, so you can get your investment back just by referring other people. And then, of course, by using their theme, you can make a whole lot of money as you build out different, very attractive websites. This one, I tell you, when Mike showed me this, I was just blown away. I'm going to have him spend a little bit of time and show me how he built this out, because it's just absolutely gorgeous. And all done quickly and easily using a premium WordPress theme. I can't stress enough. Are there a ton of really, really good free WordPress themes out there? Yes, there are. But if you're going to start putting yourself out there as a professional web design person, you really should invest in a good premium WordPress theme like Flex Squeeze, because it's going to save you time. It's going to make you money. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.